Okay, so Susan is up next, as in McGregor, and then Rachel, and then Lasse after that.
Just get this. Should be.
Let's see if it goes.
To press the slideshow button once it goes.
Has it gone? Is it going?
Not yet.
If you wait 10 seconds, it shows up, they say. Magic.
Okay. Because I'm a parent, I have a timer at the ready all the time, so I will be on time. This is me. These are my kids. You may have seen me chasing them around at the poster session last night. And I bring them up in this context because as I was listening to the sessions over the last couple of days, it reminded me of something that I already sort of knew to be true, but I feel like is somehow escaping all of us as well, which is the fact that, like, these are real people. These are real people, hi, and they use the internet, and they use devices, and yet somehow, instead of having things like this for them on the internet that allow them to use it safely, we actually just have things that ask how old they are, which they will lie about, and then they will get exposed to all the same terrible stuff that the rest of us are being exposed to on the internet. And so for me, the main purpose of this very short talk is to say, can we actually start thinking about digital devices and the internet as places where children do live and exist, and how we can do that safely, not just as a slightly scaled down or badly adapted version of the thing that we are foisting onto adults, but as something that acknowledges the fact that they are real people who need to learn and grow and use these spaces in a way that's safe and effective, right? If we want them to grow into competent adults who can use these things well, we actually have to provide the scaffolded technologies that allow them to undergo that process. And just to show a version of this that I encountered once that I loved, which is instead of putting in front of somebody a question that asks when they were born, you ask, what is this? Show of hands, how many people feel they can confidently identify this device? Yeah, you've seen this one before. Okay, so the point being that that's a very rudimentary example, but there are lots of places in the world where we recognize the fact that children are children. Children need to have different versions of things than adults, and it's not just about creating a toned down version of it. The last thing I will say is that when my 4-year-old arrived yesterday, he burst into tears as I greeted him because he said, "Mommy, I missed you at the conference. I wanted to see you at the conference." And I explained, this is what it is. It's just talking. And he said, "No, it's not." And I said, "What is it?" And he said, "It's talking and dancing." And so, Pets 2025, more dancing? Thank you.